Nope, that's the My Radio Show hotline. This guy was a sixth-round draft pick out of Rutgers by the Los Angeles Rams in the 2018 draft. He has worked his way into the Rams starting lineup at nose tackle on the defensive line. Ladies and gentlemen, the pride of Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, Sebastian Joseph-Day on My Radio Show with Rick Garcia. Welcome, Sebastian.
Hello, how you doing, Rick?
Good to talk to you. By the way, Sebastian Joseph-Day. What a great name. I mean, I think about that's a Hollywood name. In fact, listen to this announcement, Sebastian. Go ahead, Patrick.
And the Oscar award goes to Mr. Sebastian Joseph-Day.
I can hear it already. I can hear you at the. It's like Daniel Day-Lewis. What's the significance? What's the significance to your name and the hyphen?
Okay, so the hyphen comes from the fact that my dad's father and my grandmother actually had a divorce, so they weren't actually married. So my grandma remarried to somebody else, and she changed everyone's last name to Joseph. So my actual or my dad's actual last name is Day. So what I did was honor both my grandmother and my grandfather. I combined the two.
That's awesome. All right. And you play nose tackles. Would you please explain to our audience where we find the nose tackle on the football field?
The nose tackle is smack dab in the middle. Smack dab in the middle of everything. And where the big pile is most likely where you see the nose tackle.
Yeah. And part of your job, let's be honest, is to take up space, which at 6'4", 310 pounds, makes you more than capable. So describe your job.
My job is just to be very physical, be stout in the run game, stout in the run and attack, and keep those linebackers free, keep Bryce and Corey free so they could go and have, the great game that they had last week, and that's essentially my job. Also, obviously, to penetrate if I can on pass rush, collapse the pocket. So yeah, that's my job.
And last season, you were on the roster as a rookie, but you didn't play. How did that how did that prepare you for where you are now?
It prepared me in a great way. I had great mentors like Sue and AD and Brock in front of me, and I was still able to. And it honestly gave me kind of like a red shirt, if that makes sense, like a red shirt year.
Yes.
So I was able to still develop in the weight room, develop in things that I needed to develop in. Because, as a rookie, the game's a lot more faster, and, the guys you go against are a lot more stronger and everything. So I was able to get in the weight room, work on all my deficiencies, and obviously learn and absorb as much knowledge as I could from Sue and from AD and from Brock. And obviously led me to where I am right now by the grace of God. So, yeah.
Rams defensive lineman Sebastian Joseph-Day on My Radio Show with Rick Garcia. Now, you mentioned some of your teammates. So there you are. You're in the game for opening weekend last weekend. You look around, you see Dante Fowler, you see Clay Matthews, you look at Eric Weddle, and then you turn around, you look at arguably the greatest defensive player in the league, Aaron Donald. Are you ever starstruck at any point?
It was more so, I think, more in OTAs. I was more starstruck, honestly. In OTAs, I was just like, wow, because, OTAs is when, they gave me the first team reps. So I was in with those guys, and I was like, oh, my gosh, I'm with the number one player. I'm with Eric Wood. I'm with Talib. I'm with all these Pro Bowlers. Wow, it is amazing. Everything I've worked for is coming through, and it's just a blessing,
Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever given Aaron Donald any advice?
Have I ever given Aaron any advice? Not football-wise. like joking around friend-wise, but nothing on the football field. If anything, he's giving me a ton of advice.
Well, that's
Same
good.
thing with Brock.
Yeah.
Same thing with Brock.
So here's the thing: the Rams drafted Greg Gaines out of Washington this offseason as a possible starter at nose tackle. It's as if people had forgotten about you. Did that motivate you?
Did that motivate me? I wouldn't say that motivated me. I don't think that was what motivated me. I think what motivates me is just trying to be the best player I could be each and every day. Greg's a great player. Very good player. Very good pad level, great hands, strong, very strong. Very good. He's very good, and Greg, that honestly never really came to mind. It was just more so, we brought in Greg because we wanted to make our team better. He was going to help us make our team better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the motivation really came from myself and what I wanted for myself, who I wanted to be, and I wanted to be the best Sebastian I could be for this team and help this team win,
Yeah, Rams defensive lineman Sebastian Joseph-Day is on my radio show with Rick Garcia. All right, Sebastian, be careful what you wish for. You got the starting job, and now it's for real. The New Orleans Saints are coming to town. Mm-hmm. How do you guys get to future Hall of Famer Drew Brees?
Just executing our calls, man. Executing our calls. All of us being on the same path, and everyone just listening to each other. Communication's key, especially because it's going to be rocking in there. It's going to be loud in there, so communication is key. And just being relentless. That's just really it. Just the D line being relentless up front, and following our keys, watching our eyes, and just executing what we've been practicing in practice.
Right now, you got to see the Saints twice last year. Once in the now infamous non-call playoff game, which you guys won. Saints fans that are at the Coliseum this Sunday may be wearing referee jerseys like they did last weekend in their season opener. Do you ever hear or notice fans?
Honestly, not really. The only time I honestly notice fans is when maybe in the beginning when we're warming up, and I just say, kids come up to me and give me a high five, things like that. But after that, man, I'm locked in. Like last week, I didn't even. If you can see through my eyes, there was no fans. So it was just me and the guy was lined up against, honestly.
Hey,
so yeah.
Speaking of not a lot of people, we mentioned you're from Stroudsburg, PA, a town of 5,511. They're down to 5,510 now that you're in LA. What was the biggest adjustment coming to Southern California?
So what people don't know about me is that I was actually born in Jersey. And I lived there until I was about 6 years old. Okay. And then I moved out to PA, to Stroudsburg, PA. And Stroudsburg, PA is actually on the borderline of New Jersey. So a lot of people from New York and New Jersey actually go to Stroudsburg to just to live because the taxes are lower and you can get better housing, like bigger houses with by living there and be able to commute. So it honestly wasn't that big of an adjustment because either way, even though I was in PA, PA is super suburbish, but I'll still be in New Jersey a lot because I had family there. So the adjustment really wasn't that big for me. Mm-hmm. But I will say, out here, everything is super spread out.
You can say that again.
Yeah, that's one thing that's super different. Like if I went to Jersey, I could take a train somewhere. Or if I was in PA, I could drive to Jersey. I'm like, Stroudsburg is legit, not even 10 minutes. 10-minute drive, and I'm in New Jersey, and I could take the train anywhere I want. Out here, you need a car everywhere. Yeah. Everything's 30 minutes away from each other, so that's probably the biggest difference.
Sebastian, I'm April Duran. I'm co-host here at Rick Garcia, my radio show, and I'm wearing a Rams hat right now, born and bred Rams fan. I just have to tell you that. And I will be at the game this Sunday cheering you on. I have a quick question for you. Is there anything personal that you do prior to heading out to the field to hype you up?
Anything personal?
Like just honestly, a tradition, like something you do to just get you going, get you hyped up?
Honestly, I think I pray. I do pray.
Nice.
I pray, and I just thank God, just for this opportunity. I thank God for this moment because, not many people could do what I'm doing, and then I just start bumping my tunes, man. That's it, really.
That'll work, yeah.
Really I start bumping my tunes. I get in my zone. I kind of isolate myself and just start picturing me making plays, picturing me doing my job, winning my rep, and that's what I really do while listening to music, and that's what really gets me going,
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sebastian, I understand you were a communications major at Rutgers. Did you have something in mind while studying?
Yes, sir. So I did media studies. So that was it was a mixture. So I did things from photography all the way to television broadcasting to even recording things. So it was pretty cool. In mine, my hopes and dreams is to be an on-air talent on like ESPN, on like ESPN or something like that.
Come in anytime, Sebastian. We would love to have you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm gonna take you on that offer.
All right.
We know you're going to have to take off in a second here. I just wanted you got a 72-year-old coach in Wade Phillips as your defensive coach. Your head coach Sean McVeigh's 33. These guys couldn't be any more different. What's it like to play for those guys?
Oh, it is amazing. And even though Coach Wade is a tad bit older, he still acts like he's young. You know what I mean? He's still young at heart. My man's young at heart, you know what I mean? So there's honestly no difference. Both so wise, man. It's amazing, like, just being able to just listen to them coach and the things they say. You never realize how intelligent they are. Or not even that. You know how intelligent they are, but it's just crazy when you actually get to like sit down and hear it, and you're just like, wow, like, I never thought about it like that. And they've helped my football IQ so much, both of them. So credit goes to them.
Listen,
they're legends.
Well, and credit to you for executing it. Listen, we wish you the best of luck in what is likely the game of the week in the NFL, the Rams and the New Orleans Saints at the Coliseum at 1:25 p.m. Rams defensive lineman Sebastian Joseph-Day. Wait a second. Let's get that. Can we do that Oscar announcement one more time, Patrick? Ready?
Yeah.
And the Oscar award goes to Mr. Sebastian Joseph-Day.
There you
go.
Go Rams.
For the lead role in The Quarterback Killer. All right. Thanks so much.
I love it.
Sebastian Joseph-Day, thanks so much for coming on my radio show.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Thank you.